Hey, what's up, everybody, man? So, as of today, Le'Veon Bell is still a free agent. It's been like 4 months now. And if you go to Google and look his name up, you will see no rumors in sight of Le'Veon Bell even receiving interest from any teams. No teams that he would like to go to. Just nothing about Le'Veon Bell playing football soon, which is not a good sign for Le'Veon Bell. And I do understand when you go to his 2019 stats, Le'Veon Bell did underperform. He had 245 attempts for 789 yards, only 3 touchdowns, a horrific 3.2 yards per carry, but he was still pretty effective in the passing game despite having some of his opportunities taken away. But when it came to the 2020 season, he underperformed drastically. Everything is just all the way down. And the reason why is because he only played a few games with the Jets due to injuries. Ended up hitting that he wanted to get traded. The Jets understood. They wanted to get him gone, but they couldn't get him gone because he was making a lot of money, so they cut him. He ended up signing with the Chiefs, who didn't need him anyway. So in result, not only did his opportunities go down, but his numbers went down as well. Now, a lot of people are saying that the Jets O-line in 2019 was a big reason why Le'Veon Bell underperformed in the first place, which is something I can't agree with because that O-line was bad. Le'Veon Bell had to consistently break tackles in the backfield on numerous occasions and just had to fight harder for yards every week. And it didn't help that he was the only offensive weapon on the team, so he was easily targeted. But he dealt with the same thing on the Chiefs. Yeah, they did have weapons around him, all around him, but the run blocking was just as bad, if not worse, than what he had to deal with when he was on the New York Jets, which is just not good. But what I cannot agree with is people saying that Le'Veon Bell is not good anymore, because that's just not true. He's still showing every single week that he is still a very talented back. Right here, he's showing that he's very elusive, just knows how to break tackles consistently every single week. Knows how to go out there, has good vision, knows how to hit holes and make people miss with his juke moves, his spin moves. He has a little special spin move that he does every single week. Right here, even in the passing game, the same thing. Make him miss, freeze him, and then I'ma hurdle him. Like, he is not an easy back to bring down. He may not be a home run hitter. He may not be the fastest running back and never was the fastest running back. But Le'Veon Bell is showing every single week, despite the bad blocking that he has to deal with and everything else, he is still very talented. And even on the shorter plays, because remember, Le'Veon Bell did only average 3.2 yards per carry in 2019. The film says otherwise. The film says that Le'Veon Bell is a very elusive back that fights hard for every single yard that he picks up most of the time. You feel me? It's not like he was going out there hitting holes and just falling with the ease, just not being effective. Le'Veon Bell just could only do so much because he's only one person. Now, Le'Veon Bell also showed with both teams that he is still a very patient runner. Right there, just waiting until things develop and finally hit the hole. There's no rushing in his play style. Right here, just waiting to see it develop, hit the hole. And he's bursting into that hole most of the times. Same thing right here. Just waiting, then boom, hit the outside hole. He ended up getting hurt on this play, but I think he still picked up the first down. Same thing here. Boom, just waiting to see what happened and then just going ahead and make his decision and hit the hole. I can't really slow it down in slow motion because you can't slow down patience. Like, his patience is already slow, but you get the point. Now, not only does his patience allow him to hit open holes after they open, but he in general has good vision to cut into holes that he knows he can hit after seeing that one opportunity has closed. Right here, can't go there, boom, cut back instead, and he's up in there. But Le'Veon Bell is also good enough to spot out very small openings and still hit them. And he's elusive enough not to go down easily. He could squeeze up into these holes. Like, ain't too many running backs really squeezing into these open holes. That's the difference between him and some of these scrubs that's averaging 3.2 yards per carry as well. They have no fight. They have no vision, no cutback ability, no patience. Le'Veon Bell, despite only averaging 3.2 yards per carry in 2019, and despite having to deal with bad O-line, and despite having very limited opportunities in 2020, he still displayed with a lot of his opportunities that he can still be that dude. May not be the same dude that he was with the Steelers, but he can definitely still be a starter with the right team and the right opportunity. Now, despite what I think about Le'Veon Bell, the reason why I feel like Le'Veon Bell isn't signed right now is simply because he has done all of this to himself. He was in a great situation with the Steelers. They loved him. He had a consistent role there. They was going to give him the ball consistently. He was just mad about the pay. And I do understand that these running backs want to get paid. But man, he wanted a lot of money. And he shouted the whole season about that. Missed out on the money still because he lost leverage for sitting out the season, you know? So he went to a bad team to chase the bag that he didn't even want in the first place. And he was coming off of missing a whole season. So not only did you have to catch up to the game, but you underperformed simply because that team had no other offensive weapons outside of you. You were their team. So it's easy for teams to stop you, you know? So that's why you underperformed there. You didn't like the coaching staff, the organization, because they were butt. We all know they were butt. You wanted to request a trade, they cut you. You had the options to go to the Miami Dolphins, the Bills, the Chiefs, and you chose the Chiefs. You chose a team that was Super Bowl contenders that already had a starter running back that they drafted in the first round over teams that you could have easily won a starting job at and had all the opportunities that you would have had, or at least more than what you just got. They probably would have at least respected you. Andy Reid didn't even respect you, bro. So that's just how I feel about it. You know, he did all this to himself. Now he's on free agency. He said a lot of slick stuff about the past organization he was with. On top of him underperforming statistically, teams ain't really trying to buy in right now. A team will get him. I don't know if a team has reached out to him or not. Le'Veon Bell has made it clear he's looking for strictly opportunity, and I just don't know if he can get that opportunity or not. I know Le'Veon Bell can still produce. I think he probably can be a borderline Pro Bowler, but Le'Veon Bell, I just don't know if he's going to get that opportunity that he wants. So we just have to wait it out and see. But my whole point is that Le'Veon Bell is still very talented. Don't let the stats fool you. That's all I'm here to say. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section about Le'Veon Bell. Is he good? Is he trash? Is he washed? And who do you want to see him go to? I personally want to see him go to either the Bills or the Dolphins. They both need a running back. Atlanta need a running back too, but their O-line is trash. Maybe you can go to the Cardinals and steal James Conner's spot. He butt, you know. We'll see. But those are just my suggestions. The Bills and the Dolphins. Let me know yours. Like, comment, subscribe, and I got some more content coming soon.